Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're having a good evening. It's just a Monday. Don't particularly care for Mondays. Can't say that I've ever really been a fan. It's just there's never been a day of the week that I've been looking forward to. I can't think of any time that I've been excited that it was Monday. I don't know, maybe if I get to a different place in my life, that might change. But I don't see that happening. Not in my crystal ball. Anyhow, I figured I would revisit a game I played on International Crow Day this year, because I enjoyed it quite a bit. So, this is my return to Just Crow Things. How are you, Dave? Okay, where do we leave off? Right, we wrapped up with the Big Apple. I believe there were some races that I didn't do in the first stage, and I'll go ahead and take care of those now. Now, where were those races? Okay. There's one due south. Okay, this one involves pooping. Okay, that's obviously tutorial pilled. Okay. Can't believe I left those undone. Alright, we 100% of that one. Time to get on out of here. I can't say I'm familiar with Little Kitty Big City. Is that a similar concept where there's just a cat running around causing chaos? Okay, so do we have alternate paths? Looks like I'm not too far from... Okie dokie, this seems involved. Yep, this is what awaits us next. Hello, little buddy. I am Odin, and I, took a bit of a stumble on my way from Valhalla. Tripped right into the sea like a frothy dingus. Now I'm all soggy, and my relics got scattered across the 4 islands. Retrieve them for me, and I'll make sure you're feared by all. Or adored by all. Not really Not really sure what vibe you're going for, but I can do either. Who? You're spouting nonsense. We all know owls belong to the wood chipper.
Oh, hey there, Greenhorn. You must be Odin's new disciple. Let's see. Maybe I have some notes for you? Wisdom. There are several islands here, each with an Odin's torch somewhere on it. Find each torch, and you can use it to warp back here in the blink of an eye. You can use the torches to move quickly between the islands. It's a form of traveling, but fast. Gosh, I wish there were a catchy term for that. Alright, I'm tired. Good night.
Oh, this... Is this just straight up massive? Okay, it's exploration build. Can I help you, sir? Are you the bird that kidnapped my sister? No, that one was bigger, I think. Oh well, off I go. Okay, buddy. Good luck with that. Okay, these characters look spooky.
The flames of this island help guide spirits to their resting place in the afterlife. But some of the torches have gone out. Now the poor tortured spirits roam the sea, lost without a light in the dark.
Light the torches that have lost their flame. Now, is there a chili pepper somewhere? That's the question. As far as I'm aware, that's my method of starting fires. Or a branch, potentially. Alright, we're cooking, we're cooking. That's one fire lit. That's two. Okay, our branch went out. We have plenty of kindling. I was gonna be annoyed if the torches went out over time. How can I help you, sir? I'm looking for a worm friend. A worm friend is someone who pretends to be a worm with you. You can do all sorts of things with a worm friend. One worm friend activity is finding some mud and wiggling around in it with your worm friend. Really wish I had a worm friend. Yeah, buddy, I think you need to find better hobbies. "50-second race." We gotta go the distance. Oh, this is annoying. I see why the target time is 50 seconds. Okay, so that... appeared to be a silver. Yeah, I guess the target time is for bronze. So 21 seconds was, unfortunately, a second short of gold. Actually, I think I could try to get a better time on that. Keyword is try. It's awkward to have to tag the wall constantly. Oh, come on! So close. So close. Alright, I'll give it one more shot. "19 seconds. I haven't been particularly pressed about getting the gold on these races. It's just, seeing that I was so close to it, I had to do it on this one. Okay, this appears to be Zelda pilled. Or maybe not. It's about correct order. And by process of elimination... the music in this stage is giving me Fable vibes. Not sure how menacing a boulder is when you can fly. Yeah, it was easily avoided. That was very easily avoided. Alright, time to fly about, see what else we have to find here. A lot of NPCs want some help. The Egg Sanctuary. I crashed the boat, Grunkle! 5 coins to buy new boat! Check pocket for coin! No coin in pocket! Emotional damage! Help find 5 coins? Must be somewhere on crash boat, somewhere in sea. Okay. Could certainly help you find them coins. My bleeping grandson crashed the boat! Saw a king-size wave and thought he could jump it. Honestly, I respect that. Shows initiative. Definitely takes after his grandpa, unlike his loser nerd father. Hoot is just eternally salty, for reasons I don't understand. Oh, I know exactly why. She's molding and seething over the inherent superiority of crows. You're the one who's always mad, Drew. Literally every moment of your existence is just seething. I do not detect a single hint of whimsy from you at any moment. Those are just flowers down below. If I were coin 5, where would I be hiding? Maybe it's a trick where I drop the treasure chest. No, that contained bananas. So there are some other treasure chests. Oh, tons of coins. Ah, nice to be coin rich, Bronco. Gonna retire. Vote is young man's game, Bronco. Wise Kappa invests in the egg market. Moisen, how are you? So, did I not place the treasure in its correct spot? And no, it just seems to not mark it off. Well, hoping things take a turn for the better, Moisen. Okay, that chest is ungrabbable. Oh, it's hot, brother! Only getting hotter too, yo! We used to get shipments of ice from our buds on an island to the east, but someone crashed the boat, brother! Be a good bud. Bring Cuba ice, yeah? Alright, man. I can do some ice delivery. Yeah, Moisen, I know the feeling. Sometimes I just get random bouts of anxiety or just feeling down for no particular reason. I got the pirate hat. I'm glad to hear that you're getting over bronchitis. I dealt with a bout of bronchitis in high school, and that was not fun times. I missed like a week and a half of class. Okay, I kind of wish that the map revealed as you explored. Like, maybe previous levels are too generous with the map being pre-revealed, but this just not showing you anything? Kind of an unexpected challenge. Yeah, why am I opening the map? It doesn't help. Only if, it's only if I find the waypoints. Something shiny crashed into the mountains last night. Almost hit the egg. Bad omen, Babble. Bad omen. Okie dokie. The giant egg is important to you. We are approaching a magma man. Big Balusa.
Hey, mon. Bet you're here to get a whiff of Big Balusa's legendary smoke. Back in my day, we had to import smoke from neighbors. Very illegal. But now, Big Balusa give us all the smoke we could want. Trust. For real, what were we talking about again?
So it seems our friend is a fan of the Weedo. Okay, those are lava. This seems to be some sort of love spring. Okay, no, it's just pink lava with hearts coming off of it. That is a possibility. But which smoked meats are legal? Ah, I missed it. Oh boy, this is terrible. Terrible. Absolute bronze pilled. Absolute bronze pilled. Okay, I'm not getting any height. Love it. $30 seconds, so yeah. Totally bronzed, that one. I think we try that again. I'm indeed wearing the frog hat. I chose it for its whimsy. Oh, come... Why am I not getting height? Why am I not getting height? And I missed. Missed again. Okay. It's over. It's never been more over. Just abandon the race. Abandon the race. Shadow was apparently misleading. Okay. Time to... Well, let's eat some fruit first. I'm sure I can get this. I'm sure it's possible. Okay. Still bronze. Okay, I'm not bothering with that. I don't get any more benefit for getting a better medal. Here's the green magma man. Listen, mon. I'ma be real. I think I forgot to plug the summit pond. I'm just so cozy smushed into the mud like this. If you plug that pond, Big Baluso would be happy. The smoke will be straight fire, and you can have as many whiffs as you want. Summit Pond is the highest pool. It glows differently than the other lava baths. Just drop a rock in there to plug her up good. Trust. Oh, I can't believe I didn't add the sniffer emote. If you link that, I'll be more than happy to add it. Okay, gonna need a much bigger rock. I wonder, are they expecting me to go seek out the boulder? Or is it just a series of rocks? Let's test that first theory. I was just one rock. Viking helmet! Come back! There it is. Oh, that's a treasure. I thought it was a hat. Yeah, I don't care if that's historically inaccurate. I just prefer the image of the horned helmet. Okay, I did mean to add that emote. Alright, you may now sniffer. What do you have against sniffers, Hoot? See, this is exactly why I say Hoot is always mad. She's always upset about something. She could never just be chill. It was indeed a gulch. I feel that the difficulty of the races is not particularly balanced. Hey, Tath, how are you? Yeah, I mean, I just have a pretty big Steam collection, and I'm trying to do the whole variety thing with my stream. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Okay, looks like the land of the ice and snow. Mid-Sea Ice Cube Factory. I believe I need one of these. Yeah, this is... I think this is the penultimate map. This is the one before the final. So it seems like more of a grand, sweeping adventure. Are you the one looking for this? I suppose not. It wasn't the Lava Man, was it? No, it couldn't have been. Find Ice Cube for Brutta on Egg Island. Okay, I'm in the right spot. It's one of these Kappas. There we are. Oh! Brutta! Cube! Alright. Ice Cube delivered. To the Frostlands once more. I have other business to attend to there. You can tell ice is ripe when it starts acting a little silly. See any cubes bobbing in the water? That means they're ready for picking. Thank you. Thank you, Ice Kappa. Very cool. Ooh, that's a bummer. Our lava rock finally burnt out. I don't even remember where the last one came from. If only someone could find one and rekindle our fire. Boy, you're... Just give me a moment. I got something for you. Wouldn't happen to be one of these, would it? Come back here. It would be awful convenient if this was it. Yeah, that is in fact it. What? Doggy! I love it when somebody solves my problems for me. You just fly around solving people's problems all day? That's crazy, Lowell. You should be charging people for this. Anyway, how about I tell you about a treasure we saw up in the mountains? Something shiny and precious. Wow, okay. Becoming moist man meat, that's certainly something. Yeah, I'm not sure Twitch is gonna be fine with moist man meat, considering they weren't okay with moisten my lips daddy. Who, you know very well that I'm gathering these trinkets for Odin. Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to slip it under the radar. Find a way to be subtle, but yet suggestive. If that's the mission you're going for. Okay, see? Yeah, that's clever. I think they still might catch on to the double entendre. Okay.
I don't believe I've been to this island. Oh no, I have. Why is that flag not blue? The races are typically blue flags. This one's purple for some reason.
Did you hear about the new shapes boss has planned for production? A 12-sided cube, an 8-sided cube, and get this, a 3-sided cube. I'd like cube as much as the next guy, but boss is on another level.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your stream minigame, Teth. Okay, doing the purple race. Yeah, those 1950s refrigerators were built to just withstand being run over by a tank. I was just 2 seconds shy of the gold. Channel point accumulation with regards to what? I mean, there's already a drip feed of channel points if you're watching the stream. And if I ever run predictions, you could wager channel points. But I've yet to have good moments to gamble on things in games that I played. I think I ran a prediction all of once. Okay, no, that's the edge of the world. Okay, that's the Magma Island. The forced camera perspective changes throw me off. Yeah, I feel like you've been playing that game quite a bit on my stream. Yeah, I remember when the Keflings game came out way back in, I think it was like 2010, 2011. I wasn't playing it, but the girl I was dating at the time was into it. I didn't really see what the appeal was, aside from like building a tiny kingdom for these little people. Okay, this place sounds spooky. Oh, this was where I got the first trinket. Okay. So I guess we circle back around and check off what trinkets I need to find. I think I'm at 2, maybe 3. Yeah, we're at 3 trinkets. We have the cross from the south, the necklace from the east,
the helmet from the north. So it's the shield in the west. Yeah, one of the funniest things I heard was PlayStation apparently I know they were selling episodes of TV shows on PlayStation Network, and some of them were just revoked. Like, people paid for a TV show and PlayStation just deleted it without compensating them. Which is absolutely absurd. They got literally scammed, and there's nothing they could do about it. And I believe the license agreement just... They had it in the legalese that they could do that at any moment without warning. Yeah, you'll live in the pod, you'll eat the bugs, you'll own nothing, and you'll be happy. Okay. 4 trinkets achieved. Am I missing something here? I'm willing to bet that those episodes of 30 Rock they pulled were due to jokes that people are just sensitive about now. Because I know that happened with It's Always Sunny. Did I bring these to the wrong spot? Is that it? Okay. Pretty sure this one is haunted. I'm going to be honest, not sure if you should have grabbed that. But it's here now. You're doing great, little buddy. Oh, sweet! It's my little circle. Love that thing. Yeah, like that issue with Community, that was really silly. Oh my goodness, adorable! I don't even remember this one. Tiny necklace. My wife loves little crimbles like this. I'll hold on to it for our next anniversary. Thanks, pal. That's a little smaller than I remember. Not sure how useful that'll be in battle, but thanks anyways. Okay, that's enough little greebles. From henceforth, you'll be known as Scrimmager the Fourth, the Finder. Mythical, Finder of Things. Yes, very good. Well, I feel great about all this. Except these wet pants. Would love it if someone could find me a dry pair of pants. Yeah, Tath, that doesn't really sound like anything I'm familiar with. Oh, wait a second. Oh, level completed. I'm a dummy. I just assumed there was more to do in a environment this large. Okay, there was more to do. You're good, Moisen. Let's rock the Viking helmet. Historically inaccurate Viking helmet. The long journey comes to an end, but who will remain the coolest bird? Well, well, well. Look at you.
Yeah, boss. Look at that bird.
Traveled all over the world now. You helped the ancient cats, you spooked poor little Edgar, you even solved the pigeon conspiracy. Bet you think you're one smart bird, eh? Well, I guess we might as well tell you. We've stolen all the shiny things in the world to build the world's biggest nest. And we're gonna put your shiny sunglasses at the very peak. So all animals forever know we are to be revered. You dig? Tell the boss. You will never get to sit on our cool nest with us. It's a small club, and you ain't part of it. Caw! 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 Hey, wait a minute. Isn't right. What a load of bird poop! You can't just deem yourselves the best birds like that! Yeah, who the heck do you think you are? Come on, we can't let them get away with it, little crow. How about we build our own cool nest? Yes, we'll make it even bigger than these fools! That's right, Crow. Let's show them what you're made of. Okay, I don't know why this game is pushing crow-on-crow conflict. Who's behind this? Crowy, you need to build a mega tall nest. We'll help you by throwing down some useful items. Just grab them and throw them in the middle. Keep piling items up until you reach great heights. Yeah, there was a typo there. Okay, we cut him already now. I'm hoping that the game ends with a mutual understanding between fellow Corvids. They see the error of their ways. And we all come together in harmony to destroy the owls. Crowy, darling, watch out! Those dastardly crows are sending evil minions to destroy your tower. I knew they couldn't play fair without cheating. No big deal. Just poop on them to scare them away. I will keep throwing food at you in case you run out. Thank you, Peacock. Very cool. Get out of here. This is an object, not an enemy. Cat absolutely destroyed. Okay, nice tiny little pyramid. Get absolutely pooped upon.
Stay strong, Crow! We believe in you!
I'll take the chair and build to greater heights. Absolutely decimated. Deploy the fire hydrant. Oh, that's suboptimal. They must have some serious blackmail on those cats. Those cats were clearly on the Epstein flight logs.
Crowy, sorry we're late. We heard you're building a huge nest and came to help. You helped us all, and now it's our turn. We'll fight off those evil minions for you. You're almost there. Now get it all the way up to the heavens.
Yeah, I feel like I've already absolutely mogged their nest. Let's get some toilet action going on. Oh, that was an unfortunate drop. That would be a funny reference, Moisen. Yeah, the horse was kind of unpleasant to look at.
What? How can it be? Your nest is so sturdy.
Such foundation.
Engineer's dream. Ugh, it's not fair. You united all the animals together. That's not fair. Okay, whatever. Fine. You win.
Ugh, we're defeated.
Such loss. You know what? We don't even want to have a nest.
Yeah, nests are for losers.
I actually kind of like nests. You can keep your nest with all your other animals. We don't care anymore. Here, take your stupid sunglasses back. We're out. Caw! You did it! Woohoo!
Magnificent. OMG.
My, how wonderful! Look at all the fantastic friends you made along your way. Now you can make your own cool animals club, where every animal is welcome and cool just by being themselves. I'm so proud of how far you've come, little crow.
Oh, this is just replaying the... Okay, I thought there was going to be a credit sequence. Unfortunate that there's not just a quick skip option. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Just Crow Things. I hope you all enjoyed the adventure of this brave, stalwart crow. The story ends here. Though I think we're gonna boot something else up because I'm not done with the stream. So bear with me just a moment. Yeah, I'm just having an internal debate as to what I do now. You know what? I believe I'll go right on back to pass part out. As I was enjoying that quite a bit as well. Okay, time to reconfigure my scene to make sure I'm capturing the correct window. There we are. Now, if I could just find my artist's glove and switch the category. Okie dokie. Let's get back into the hot seat. Now, you guys shout at me in case my stream category didn't update correctly. No. Once again, I'm getting lowballed. That portrait of Gabo is worth more than your offering, sir. I forgot what I was coming back to. Now, the question is, what exactly do I do going forward? What am I feeling right now?
Blah, blah.
Nobody asked you, Giorgio.
Blah, blah, blah.
Can you do better?
Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, hit the bricks.
Blah.
Just a process of constantly getting negged by people who think they know so much about art. They don't understand the craft. They don't understand the passion.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'll take a pass on that one, sir.
Wee wee.
Not feeling that. I'm gotta admit, I'm not feeling that.
Oh. Oh. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah blah.
Yeah, Don. Well, your wife doesn't love you. How about that? Okay, I may just be overthinking things a smidge. Would not be the first time I've done that. Yeah, you're not paying me what I believe that piece is worth, so don't waste my time. I wonder what it's going to take for me to stop getting insulted by lowball offers. Figured I'd warm up with a bit of a still life, something cozy.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah.
Oh, that's not going to work. Actually wondering, what if I apply just a bit of spray paint? Yeah, I find that when I don't have anything in mind, I just kind of default to cafe art. Oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That did not spark joy. That was not it either. You call it skillfully made, but your offer says otherwise.
Blah, blah, blah.
The colors chose.
Blah, blah,
You know what, Giorgio? How about you randomly go play in traffic?
blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
I feel constrained by the fact that the tools are a binary where either you apply it or don't, and don't really have opacity settings.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's a tempting offer.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sure, you got it. You got it, Chief.
Blah.
We sold the low-tier god piece. No, you could share now if you want to, Moisen. Actually, I think if I do something like this.
Blah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm up for that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Absolutely up for painting a crow.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, oui, oui.
There was a vision here at some point, but I think I've lost it. I believe I have officially lost the plot. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm smoking. Yeah, honestly, this is just a warm-up piece. I'm definitely willing to take low-ball offers on this.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Okay.
Blah.
Well, Elizabeth, I'd like to see you paint better. Alright. Hang on. Yeah, it's not quite good enough. I know I was saying low ball offers were welcome on that, but that was a bit too much of a low ball. That's more like it. Almost 2K for something that I just slapped together in a couple of minutes. I'll take that.
Wee wee. Wee wee, wee wee.
Nah, the portrait of Gabo is not going cheap. Alright. Let's get the figure. You say that I have no sense for true art, yet you're in my studio. Yeah. Not really jiving with that. Let's give that another go. Okay, I'm feeling better about that figure.
Wow.
Don, your life is a mess. How do you feel about that?
Wow.
I think I have a better title for this segment of the stream. You'll bear with me just a moment. Okay, I think that's a better reflection of what's been going on.
Wow. Blah, blah.
Okay. Start blocking in the forms.
Blah, blah.
He's in a nice comfy recliner.
Blah, blah.
Sure thing, Moisen. Take a look at that in just a sec. Huh. Surprised I didn't have that one already. But yes, you may now lurk. Hello, J Debs. Yeah, one of my critiques of this game, I kind of wish I had something more like traditional art software where you have opacity settings, like you even have that in MS Paint. But I guess that's just a hurdle that I'm gonna have to accept and deal with. Fair enough, Moisten.
Ugh.
I honestly can't remember the last time I've done any reading. Like, legitimately opening up a book and reading either a novel or some kind of nonfiction book.
Ew.
Okay. Now, what colors can I use to complement this? Palette limitations create an interesting challenge,
Oh.
because it's very easy to kind of run out of colors that you'd like to use.
Oh, wee wee.
Though, I don't believe I mind the palette limitations as much as I wish I had opacity as an option.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, feel kind of pigeonholed into this, but that's the life I chose with my branding colors. I mean, I could always use a different color, but I'm seeing some limitations palette-wise.
Oh. Oh. Meh. Meh.
I don't particularly care for those lowball offers. Though I don't know why I should expect anything else at this point.
Blah blah.
Thank you, Don. Very cool.
Blah 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 blah.
Nobody cares, Giorgio.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay. I think I may have something here.
Ew.
Ma'am, your life is untenable. Frankly, I feel disrespected on multiple levels because I know there will always be haters and critics. I just think that I'm at a level where I deserve better haters. They're not sending their best.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that same line about 3D printing to replace normal printing. Okay, let's get spine detailed. Honestly, that would be really funny Twitch integration if they let chat make bids and be the critics coming in and giving their opinions on each piece. I hope they did that for the sequel.
Blah 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 blah.
Because I think this game would benefit greatly from that. It would be hilarious to see one of these noble women walk in and then just spit a deranged rant in Owlish. That would kick things up a notch. I'd at least welcome the critics.
Blah blah.
You don't know true art, sir. If that's the offer you're giving me. Little reading glasses kind of make him look like a grandpa. Also, he's looking at the viewer rather than the book. I think I'm gonna keep that just because I kind of like the expression.
Blah blah.
Okay. Bot and chat. Absolutely destroyed. Moisen, I kind of missed the thread of what exactly you were responding to, so I know that's some kind of play on words. But I'm not sure exactly what you're going for there. Ah, okay.
Blum blum. Blum.
So what are you guys' thoughts on the... What are you guys' thoughts on the Star Fox remake or reboot or whatever that new Star Fox game is supposed to be? I've never been, like, a dive-hard fan of the series, but I've enjoyed the games that I've played.
Oh.
Yeah, J-Dubs, that would be my reaction.
Oh.
Okay, I have a bit of a hot take. I don't mind the character designs because I feel like they were trying to modernize the puppets that they had for like the advertising of the original Star Fox. Yeah, who I was just saying that I was hoping that this game would have Twitch integration, or I was wishing that it would, because it would be great for the bids and the critique to come from members of chat. That would take this game to the next level.
Blum.
I mean, you're going to critique regardless, Hoot. Oh, Moisen, brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Hopefully the devs did some kind of Twitch integration for the sequel. Yeah, and polls on what to name a piece. That'd be good too. You guys are on a hot streak right now with these ideas.
Blum.
I mean, if they set something like that up, they're... I'm sure you would have a menu to adjust options. Well, look at the message you just put in my chat. Look at the message you put in my chat. Did you think there would not be repercussions?
Oh. Oui, 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 oui.
When will you learn, Hoot? When will you learn that actions have consequences? Yeah, I do kind of see that. I do kind of see that, J-Debs. It does look vaguely Death Star-ish.
Oof.
Let me bring my keyboard closer.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, what was your critique?
Blah,
What was your
blah.
critique, Moisen?
Oof.
Yeah, use the Death Star to blow up Alderaan.
Wee wee. Oh.
Not taking lowball offers on that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit late to making the adjustments to that piece, Moisen, but what were you going to say?
Blah blah. Wee wee.
Fair enough.
Meh.
Yeah, I'm kind of too much of a spray paint enthusiast. You say that it looks busy. Me, I feel like it adds a nice bit of texture, keeps it from looking flat. Oh, yeah. Well, you could offer better than that. Yeah. 4,200? We got ourselves a deal. I do agree, Hoot. Spray paint is better as a first step, and then you have the subject painted over. Well, Hoot, it's all about what people are willing to pay. So what shall I tackle next?
Blah blah. Blah blah blah.
I'm open to suggestions. No, I remember quite distinctly there was a moment where you explained that the customer is always right in matters of taste.
Oh.
So are you contradicting yourself now, Hoot? I recall you saying that it was very much true the last time around. So it just makes me wonder, which is it?
Blah.
Yeah, we'll just Jackson Pollock for a bit. Build up some texture.
Oof.
think I found my inspiration.
Blah 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 blah.
Alright, continuing to look at our inspiration there.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Oh. Blah blah.
Lux Interior? I guess you'd have to link me a reference for that because I don't know who you're referring to.
Oh.
Now this is going to be awkward because I wish I had a darker red for the interior of the mouth, but we're just going to have to go with brown.
Blah 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 blah.
And I feel black is a little too harsh. How would red look for the tongue? I guess that's fine. That's about as good as it's gonna get. But it's just important to find the joy in painting, enjoy the process. It's about the journey, not the destination. Okay, I think I'm not seeing that due to contrast. There is a difference there. Go darker. That's so much better. Nobody respects the portrait of Gabo.
Ew.
Blah.
Let me go ahead and see what Moisten has for me.
Blah blah blah.
Okay, I'm hitting a paywall from The Guardian. Is it the top image on the page? First or second? Okay. I'll take a crack at that.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Oh.
Okay. Rotate.
Oh. Wee wee.
Very unnerving that the cost of pastries in this world keeps going up. That is very surprising. I was not expecting you to tell me that he was he had a voice role in SpongeBob. That's the last thing I expected to hear.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Man, there's nothing quite like classic SpongeBob. Like the first 3 seasons were fantastic.
Oh.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah.
Oh.
Blah blah
Oh.
wee wee.
Yeah, he is indeed wearing his pants very low.
Wee wee. Oh.
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 Wolf.
Okay. Let's try to get some detailing in, or let's start building this out. Okay, something like that. I mean, it just makes me think of Iggy Pop, who has just been performing shirtless basically his entire professional career, even though his torso looks like a chewed up piece of bubblegum.
Blah.
Yes, unfortunately, we're not on Vanilla Cappuccino's channel, so you cannot throw down a nuke for degeneracy.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Eggs cause disease according to preliminary study. I'm gonna say fake news. They have lied so much about eggs. If eggs were that dangerous, gym bros would literally be extinct. I believe I said this yesterday.
Wolf.
Oui, oui.
Yeah, it's really funny seeing the disconnect between what they're saying and their bid. Like, oh, that's such a great piece. It's fantastic. It's the best painting I've ever seen. 1900.
Wolf.
Like, that doesn't sound like what you'd pay for the best painting you've ever seen.
Wolf.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Thanks for recommending this one, Moisen. I'm enjoying it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what I was just saying. This is the best painting ever. 1809.
Wolf.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Sure, J-Debs. What did you have in mind? Okay, I know I have a spray paint addiction, but this is an instance where I believe the spray paint is absolutely warranted. Yeah, that's perfect for the effect that I'm trying to go for. Where I'm not getting rid of too much of the underlying color.
Wolf.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, that was a bit of an oopsie.
Okay. That'll be next on the docket. Thank you, J-Debs.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
That is a good comic cover. Very striking design. Like strong composition on that drawing.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
That's getting close to what I'll accept for this.
Blah blah blah.
Okay. You got yourself a deal. Nearly 3K for the dankest of Kush.
Blah blah blah.
Sold. See, even Hoot sparked up a blunt. Oh, wrong tool. Just riding high off of my latest sale.
Blah.
Alright. Let's get some of those blown out highlights near the hair.
Oof.
Alright, we should get the glove on his hand. Actually go black for that. No, actually. I know what I'll do.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Wee wee. Oh oh.
Like each of these offers come close to, well, this offer comes close to what I want for Gabo, but not quite. I'm holding out until I get at least 3K.
Blah 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 blah.
I don't care how long I have to wait. I'm not letting Gabo go for less than that.
Ew. Oof.
Don't mind me, just getting absolutely blitzed off of these spray paint fumes.
could add some color and texture over here to add some definition. Actually, for that highlight, I think I'm gonna go with the hard brush. Yeah,
Blah.
and then we'll switch the spray can to add a little more detail. Yep, that feels good to me. I think we come in with the black spray paint here. Huh. That's not quite doing what I expected it to. Yeah, I'll like build up that texture. Get some more dimensionality in there. Reject lowball offers. Because I know my worth. Go ahead and go darker for a more intense shadow.
Blah.
Okay, I think we gotta tone that back just a bit. That works. Okay, I think maybe we come in with a hard black brush and give some more definition to the pants. No, wrong tool.
Oh.
This might just be my favorite painting I've done in this game so far. Okay, that might have been the wrong direction. We may have to scale that back just a bit. All good. Okay, I think we get the hard brush and add a little more detail. I don't think that was the right move. Let's undo that.
Yeah, I think I feel
Blah.
comfortable calling this one done. Hold on, let me do something a little different. Maybe this will help with the fact that they're lowballing me constantly. They've been signing my work from the get-go.
Oh. Blah, blah.
Oh yeah, that's an easy lowball.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's it. Oh wow. Okay. 6,000.
Blah, blah, blah.
6,300. We have ourselves a deal.
Blah, blah.
And
Blah.
sold. That was fast. Might be a record for me. Okay. Now onto this Transformers piece. If my...
Blah.
Game does not seem to be responding to my... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was surprising to sell for that much that fast.
Oh.
Oh, actually, let's abandon this, because we can progress to the next act. Opportunity. This letter regards an amazing business opportunity. I'm impressed.
Blah.
Your piece, The Passion of Gabo, is amazing. The way you use brown is probably the best I've ever seen. You put down a lot of time in your art, which drives up the price tremendously. Super smart. I'd like to present to you an opportunity to move to a proper place. You'll meet only the best clients and be able to make great deals. I own the building, but I got a great space just for you. Only a fool would say no. Don. I accept your offer. Act 3. Wolf of Paint Street. I'm in a loft now. All right. This music is reminding me of Eminem, My Name Is. Hi, my name is Chicka Chicka Slim Shady. I don't know if you guys hear that. Let me know if I'm tripping. I'm not gonna get too deep into the details right out the gate, but I want that blocked out. Okay, it's gone. The track has gone in a different direction. Okay, we do our best with the Autobots symbol. Not going for 100% accuracy here. That's gonna be about the best I can do given this is like smallest brush I can use. Now, I'm not a Transformers lore expert. Is that Shockwave? Okay, let's start drawing our boy. I may have overestimated the size of that. It's all good. Just blocking in the forms right now. What was it, like an actual crossover with Radio Shack? Or a collaboration with them? Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Legally distinct Shockwave. Comedy legend Funny Frederic makes comeback. Gets booed off the stage. I like the little headlines they give you in this game. Okay, let's just continue blocking in the form so we can worry about getting proper detailing after that's done. We work a lighter blue into the piece here. Back legs, something like that.
See what this link is. I'm not really seeing where the toy is. Like, did they use that to build one of their props? Because that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I didn't see them anywhere else. That's more of like a bronze-ish color, but this is like the best I've got, and I think I'm just gonna have to get clever. Okie dokie. I'm seeing the gameplay loop where your bills are gradually increasing as you move into nicer and nicer spaces. Don't believe I'll be using much spray paint on this one, if any, just to try to preserve the look of the comic line art, or try to mimic that style as best I can. Make me kind of wish I could do finer brushes, smaller lines. But I'm just gonna have to adjust to tools that I have. I do enjoy the little news blurbs in this game, but I feel like they could stand to add more because they start to get pretty repetitive. Okay, I mean, I think I may have made a bit of a misstep here, not laying down the lighter green, but I could just paint around. Do you know what engine this game is in? Or are you just referring to the painting engine
Yeah, it's not going to be a one-to-one recreation. I don't think you expected that. But yeah, there's definitely going to be loss of fidelity. All I gotta say is that I'm glad I'm doing this with a drawing tablet and not a pen. Or a drawing tablet and not a mouse. I may have said pen. I meant to say, I'm glad I'm doing this with a drawing tablet and not a mouse. That is the statement that makes sense. Okay, yeah, we've got color limitations here. But at least the soundtrack is a bop right now. Yeah, we've seen the trampoline headline more times than I can count. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We're just gonna have to tame it with the next stroke. I think that's going to be as good as it gets because this brush does not get any smaller. Still got to do some more detailing on Shockwave over here. Yeah, I was going to get on that once I took care of the details on Shockwave. To me, the all are dead caption is sort of like the finishing touch of it. Aren't you proud of me that I resisted the urge to use spray paint and instead used the firm brush to paint that on? I think that might be my personal character development. Let's get some more shadow on there. I mean, I don't think the Decepticon emblem is really gonna come through. I could try my best with that. I think that's gonna be as good as it gets with the tools that I have available to me. In terms of the Decepticon logo, anyhow. Hello, Fabra. Okay, can I squeeze in the word Marvel here? Or something approximating it? Yeah. Thank you, Fabra. Good to see that my efforts aren't wasted. I mean, I was resisting the urge to use the spray paint for the smoke. But now I'm thinking that I probably should have. Okay, let me get moseying, otherwise I'm gonna be here all night. Get a little Optimus Prime in there. Nope, wrong color. Me actually match the shades. Yeah, I happen to be a fan of getting little details into my work. I gotta make sure that I do this in such a way that I have enough space for the text. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm gonna call that finished. Is there a particular issue number to this one? Just gonna go with the obvious title. Unless J-Dubs wants something different. Yeah, we're going with the Transformers are all dead. Let me just make sure that saves, because I had an issue with that last night. Thank you, Moisen. I think I will go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be back in just a sec. Alrighty, I have returned. Gotta get my artist's glove back on. The question is... Okay. Apparently they're giving me a new expense report, but it's fine. My financials are okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Giorgio, you don't know art. You wouldn't know if it bit you in the ass. The question is... Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it, and yeah, it really does scale down well. What? I'm sorry. There are ghosts. This studio's haunted. I know you came back from the dead, but that's a lowball offer. You should have stayed dead, bro. I was not expecting the undead to be haunting my studio.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, but that did inspire me for my next piece. Gonna do something simpler this time around.
Blah, 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 blah.
See, I can at least respect that critique, saying it's too complex. Yes, it is a very complex piece. I can see that not being to your taste. Fair enough, Frederick.
Blah, blah, blah.
It seems I'm finally getting better haters.
Blah.
Cash? Benjamin, you shouldn't be talking about cash. I've seen the offers you presented to me in my last studio. You wouldn't know cash if... Voidwalker, 7C3. Okay. Not sure what to do with that, buddy.
Blah.
I want to understand something this complex.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, they're once again repeating news headlines we've seen before. I wish they had more of those so there'd be more variety.
Blah, blah.
Not sure I'm feeling how that flower crown is shaping up. Might be the colors I've chosen. Hey, Hazard, how's it going? Maybe something more complementary to the existing colors. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Windrose looks like it might be fun. Like, I saw Sea of Thieves, and I saw, like, they kind of had something there, but it didn't seem like it was mechanically in-depth enough to hold my interest. But Windrose, I think they may have cooked something.
Blah.
Not the correct color. Fine. Easy fix. I actually think I would prefer if the arms went further up. Overly detailed, maybe to you. Bad? Get out of my studio.
Blah, blah, blah.
I know a low ball when I see one. I'm guessing you insulted an artist with an offer like that, and that's how you ended up dead to begin with.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
It's a pretty good offer.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm willing to part with Posy Ghost for almost 4K.
Blah, blah, blah.
And sold.
Blah, blah.
The question is, what comes next? I wonder how the algorithm of this game determines what bids they give you. J-Dubs, is that your commission request?
Blah, blah.
Okay. Let's get cracking on that then.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Hmm.
I'm getting really tired of you coming into my studio to nag me, Benjamin. Like, do you have anything better to do with your time? Do you got a job, bro? Do you have somewhere to be?
Blah.
You know, I'd say the same thing about your life, Kevin. It seems incomprehensible and sad to me.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah.
I assure you, every little bit of detail is necessary in that piece.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
You're looking for something else? Well, you're not gonna find it here.
Blah 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 blah.
I mean, it would not be the first time someone has made a painting pulled from a comic book. Like, I know Roy Lichtenstein did a lot of paintings of comic panels. I got into his work when I was in undergrad.
Blah blah. Blah blah. Blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Good to hear, Ian. Yeah, let me
Blah blah.
draw something he's pointing at so it doesn't just look like boxes throwing the Roman.
blah.
Actually, I don't quite care for that color. It's not gonna work for what I want to do. No, J-Deb's already got his commission request in. We're taking that a different direction. If anyone is the cow, it's Box. We've established this. Gray will work fine for the suit, though. Ah, fellow gay cow. Hard to tell by the size of that emote that it looks like our crow's wearing a bow tie.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
Nobody cares about your life, Don. It would be really funny if a rando came into chat and thought that I was talking to my chat that way, and not the NPCs in the game. Like, that would make a bad first impression.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Or maybe they'd have the opposite opinion and think, man, this guy's based. Challenge with that dark blue. Oh, well, I know the solution to that. We go lighter with the beak.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
I don't think that level of detail is necessary, actually. Actually, let's try to split the difference.
Blah.
Yeah, just carve that down a bit.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
All right. what do I do to make this feel less empty? I could...
Blah.
One thing I'd like to do is actually get the coffee in the cup. Probably smooth out the smile a little bit. I think that looks better. Now, I'm wondering...
Blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if I do the rest of the figure, or if I just find some way... Find something to obscure that. Well, let's workshop that. Play around with this and see.
Blah, blah.
I don't know. Somehow it loses something for me when it's a whole figure.
Blah, blah.
I'm wondering if I put in like a figure in silhouette in front, block this off. Yeah, I think that's the direction I take this.
Blah.
His body still feels uncomfortably long to me, though. He is not Long Boy. Oh, we'll try to cheat it.
Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, we can refine the details.
Blah, 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 blah.
Man, people just hate that Transformers painting. I don't think I've gotten well, I think I've gotten like all one offer on it. And the rest has just been people negging it.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Might be... I don't know why they hate the Transformers painting.
Blah.
It might just be that it's genuinely too good for them. Everybody's complaint is it's too detailed.
Blah, blah. Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
And yet they were fine with the painting of Luck's interior. Make it make sense.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think I know what to do with this.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Benjamin, you've been saying that I've been old news since my career started. Your critique is old news. Oh, so Ian, you decided to join the haters?
Blah, 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 blah.
Would you care to show us your paintings?
Blah, blah.
Ian, I don't think you want to go down that road.
Blah, blah.
I do not believe you want to go down that road.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Now, hold on a sec. Let me make sure that I actually got the screen capture of that piece. I don't believe I did. So, fortunate that I thought about that this time. Okay, that's saved now. That's an insultingly low bid for the Transformers painting. Get out of here. Only ghosts want to buy my art. Or rather, lowball me for my art.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Any requests from chat? Anything you guys would like to see? I'm thinking this one might be my last painting for the night.
Blah, blah,
Open to suggestions.
blah. Blah.
If not, I might just do my own thing. A floor owl. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, Benjamin, you seem like the type of guy who only pays for secondhand art.
Blah, 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 blah.
Might differentiate the floor from the walls.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. blanc.
Yeah, I was just kind of in the zone. I don't even notice what Kevin had to say.
Blanc, blanc.
Oh. Dude, if that's complex and incomprehensible, I don't know how you've made it this far in life.
Eh. Blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, 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 blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc. Blanc, 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 blanc.
Yeah, the peanut gallery continues nagging the Transformers painting.
Blanc, blanc.
You can lead a horse to water, you certainly cannot make them drink. That's certainly an offer. Not quite. Not quite. Back to the tomb with you. With those lowball offers, I can see how you ended up dead to begin with.
Eh.
Yeah, I think I know what I want to do with this.
Blanc, blanc. Blanc. Blanc, blanc.
Okay, we
Blanc.
give ourselves a little more room. The idea is certainly there.
Blanc. Blanc, blanc. Blanc, blanc. blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Make sure we save it.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
And I believe that will do it for me for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I had a good time playing Just Crow things and doing some painting and Passport Out. It's been a fun ride. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a great night. And I hope to catch you guys again sometime soon. Later, y'all.